Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So today we're going to take a look at the newest Dokkan Fest exclusive. We have this new Dokkan Fest Kid Goku here. I think that this Kid Goku should be pretty good. I think he's going to be a solid character. Now, I mean, we're going to have to talk about this, but it does look to me like his best place where he's going to be most effective probably is going to be the Festival of Battles, so we do want to keep that in mind. But, I mean, he's going to have a decent amount of, like, early damage reduction and some of these abilities. So, I mean, I do think he should be a pretty effective character, like, across all of the content, right? Like, I think he will be best in Festival of Battles, but he should be pretty good in the red zones. I think he should probably be pretty solid in the, whatchamacallit as well, the Battle Hard and Formidable Foes. The only thing is, like, if we're going to talk about him in Battle Hard and Formidable Foes, his unit super attack could actually be really good in there, where he'd be able to get the guaranteed stun, which he gets if Bulma is on rotation. But Bulma is just not, how do I say this? Gonna be too relevant of a character right now. Yeah, and double checking, unfortunately, I was thinking, you know, that maybe Kid Goku would be getting an increased amount of stacking if we had the unit super attack with Bulma, but that is not the case. It's still just a 20% attack and defensive stack no matter what. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and see what we're going to get right here. We do have the EZA Path to Power Kid Goku as well. I think that it's going to be a pretty potent combo, being able to use these characters kind of like together like this. So, alright, let's just kind of go ahead and go through. I think Kid Goku probably should be good early on, right? I mean, characters don't need to be the best right away. I mean, if they are, that definitely would help them in the Battle Hardened Formidable Foes event, right? But remember, I mean, Kid Goku does have quite a bit of damage reduction early on. He seems to me... Okay, how can we optimize orbs for Path to Power Kid Goku? Let me just hit this. Let me see what this looks like. So, they made Kid Goku work a little bit better. We are going to get the 7 here, though. But remember, Path to Power Kid Goku... I mean, it's even easier to activate his, like, damage reduction support and stuff like that. So, alright, let's just go ahead and hit this. Let's see how the new Dokkan Fest Goku is going to perform. Now, he is going to be building up as we super attack this Kid Goku. We want to keep that in mind. Okay, 11 million. Not the craziest early on, because we are juiced with support right now. We have Chi-Chi support. We have Path to Power Kid Goku support. So we have a lot of support early on right now. Alright, there we go. That's a hidden potential system additional normal right there, right? No, that was... No, because he gets an additional from his intro. Yeah. And then... Okay, perfect. Alright, this should be nothing. Yeah, no way we're going to take damage right there. Okay. So in this next rotation, we could see what Kid Goku is going to do when he's not, like, kind of, like, very heavily juiced up by a lot of kind of, like, additional support and stuff like that. Because, again, we did have a kind of, like, good opening rotation with Chi-Chi and Path to Power Kid Goku. Here's Kid Goku, 30 million at the start? Okay. And then, remember, he could do a bunch of these, too. And then, remember, he's... the Path to Power Kid Goku, he gave us 2-turn support, damage reduction support, crit support. Like, I think Path to Power Kid Goku seems like he's going to be quite an effective character. Alright, so let's just go over some of the basics of this Kid Goku here. Kind of like at that first turn, let's just kind of, again, talk some of his basics here. So remember, he gets the additional and 40% damage reduction for 7 turns. I mean, that's going to be most effective, I would say, in the Battle Hard and Formidable Foes event, or maybe against the Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta red zones. Again, remember, I'm trying to kind of, like, consider these characters in, like, a lot of the content together, right? So, like, there's a bunch of differently designed fights right now that are all kind of relevant. I would argue more so than ever before, right? We've never had this many kind of, like, relevant fights at the same time. So we got the damage reduction support and the additional super. Now, in order for Kid Goku to get this intro, he does need the Dragon Ball Saga Youth or Dragon Ball Seeker ally in the turn. I don't think that's really going to be particularly bad. I think Chi-Chi should be a pretty safe run in some of these fights, right? So keep that in mind. Kid Goku gets a 200% attack and defense, 20% damage reduction, and then additional the 70% chance to be a super. You know, they just have to do that, right? Then when attacking with 12 or more ki, gets 100% attack, 55% chance to crit, and 22% dodge. So he gets dodge after he attacks. I mean, again, I think of this as a nice little YOLO thing. I mean, mostly probably in Festival of Battles. I mean, I guess in Battle Hard and Formidable Foes, that certainly will be good. Not against, like, the Cell Max AoE or the Broly AoE, but in the regular fights, it should be pretty good. Then he gets the massive 200% defense when receiving an attack. Basically, nowadays, that's just kind of like one of the go-tos. We are just looking for premium characters to be having something like that, right? One of these big defensive buffs that will trigger, like, you know, as soon as they're, like, kind of, like, targeted and giving us a lot of extra defense, right? Then he gets 50% attack with every super attack performed up to 200%. So 4 supers will fully build him up. And then after we do 7 supers, Goku gets a guaranteed additional super, and he becomes a guard character. So, I mean, again, he's mostly designed, in my eyes, for festival battles. I think that's where he's going to be just kind of like point blank period at his best in there. But I do think the red zone fights against like Jiren and stuff like that really are not that challenging, which is kind of like a big thing. Yeah, 6 million right there is a little bit lower. All right, like that's a little iffy, but he is a stacking character, right? It's going to be interesting to see. So, like, I'm very curious to see what the next Dokkan Fest looks like. Because, like, Daima Vegeta, to me, is a character... I mean, he can work solid in the red zones. I mean, solid in the Battle Hard and Formidable Foes, but he's a 0 in the festival battles, right? I think against the Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta in particular, Daima Vegeta completely dominates and decimates those fights. Right? Those fights are literally nothing to Daima Vegeta. So it's like, are they going to just like cycle through releases that are like, you know, elite in one of the particular types of events and then kind of like maybe like not quite as good in the other ones? Maybe. All right, so we did get Frieza in slot 7, which is unfortunate. Let's pray we do not die here. But, I mean, that's kind of the consequences of running Frieza. Goku and Frieza is that you can die. I see no reason not to pop the active skill. So he's at 400k defense, right? So, I mean, you could see when he gets targeted, I mean, it's, what, you multiply it by 4, right? So, I mean, his defense, I mean, he's going to be way above, like, 1.5 million. And this is, like, early on, right? This is only our second turn. He's going to have, what, 60% damage reduction right now? And then he's going to be continually stacking. But that's just that. Let's pop his active skill. So the active skill, this I think is huge. So we're able to do this on turn 3, start a battle. It gives us a 30% heal, but then it gives us a massive permanent 3 ki and 30% attack and defensive buff in battle, which to me is insane. That is like a monster support buff. So let's just go ahead and pop this active skill right here and get the huge permanent stats. Okay. So now we have we got the active skill, and that jumps him up quite a bit. Yeah, okay. So now once Goku gets hit, he's, you know, over 2 million defense with 60% damage reduction. Pretty fast. Huh. Okay. And then remember, every super attack Kid Goku does, he is going to be stacking 20% attack and defense with every super attack he does. So, all right, let's see what this looks like. All right, this is looking good, too, because we're able to see this Kid Goku right here, who we just kind of, like, started out next to Chi-Chi, and then the Kid Goku on the other rotation we don't have next to Chi-Chi. All right, let's hope that Frieza does not get sniped. That's all I'm hoping. All right, super attack right away. I mean, this should be easy, free double digits. Remember, this Rose does get quite terrifying, but that's after he gets hit a bunch of times. And Kid Goku's already at 24 million. Okay. And remember, he could do, what, 4 of these? Uh-huh. All right, normal. One more. All right. I mean, I feel like we're building up kind of fast there, but remember, the active skill gives the massive stat buff, which is kind of like a big thing. Like, once you... Dude, his active is crazy. And depending upon the battle, right? Like, so in the festival battles, it's better earlier on to not, like... I like, kill as fast as possible, right? So, I think because of that... like, you could save the active skill. If we're in, you know, one of the red zone fights or something like that, the healing will certainly be nice. I like this Kid Goku. In terms of how good he is, I think there's kind of, like, in the mix right now, okay, just a couple of normals right there, nothing really too big. Like, in terms of how good this Kid Goku is, I think, like, you could probably still pretty cleanly argue Glorio as one. I'm not the biggest fan of the, whatchamacallit. You could argue Glorio as one, but I'm not the biggest fan of, like, being so reliant on dodge with so much dodge canceling around, right? All of the toughest red zone fights pretty much have got, like, dodge canceling everywhere. But Glorio, his impact is still just so crazy. But, like, I would have to say, like, best TURs to me, it looks like it's probably something like Kid Goku or Glorio. Then maybe, like, Daima Goku 3, Daima Vegeta. I might then have it, like, 4. And then, like, once you get to 5, that's where I think you could go in a million different directions with, like, you know, some of the TURs. Remember, I'm just counting the Dokkanfest TURs, right? Okay. I don't really see much of a point in holding back the active. Let's just toss it out, because we'll be able to get, like, higher stats right away. So let's just go ahead and do this. Let's toss the active here. We notice that it does heal us up a little bit. All right, now remember, Rose is massively buffed here. So now this Rose, we know, we saw him kill, like, you know, Daima Vegeta, Super Easy Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Like, we've seen him slaughter some of our characters. All right, we could hit this, and then Path to Power Kid Goku has plenty of orbs. I mean, I guess, yeah, Kid Goku is going to easily tank this, but, I mean, remember, Kid Goku does have true type advantage right here, right? This Kid Goku compared to, like, when we were in here with Daima Vegeta, who obviously did not. So this super attack is a killer. This is a killing super attack. It's a monster super. But we had true type advantage, monster damage reduction, monster defense. Yeah, chat, I mean, he looks good to me. I like him. But then again, I mean, right now, of all the fights, we could come up with 50 setups to dominate battle-hard and formidable foes. 50 setups to dominate the red zones. Guess what event we really need characters for? Festival of Battles. So, I like Kid Goku. I like what he's showing me. He seems good. That active skill, too, like giving the massive stat increase, and it just having such a free and easy condition that's not a problem whatsoever, I think is huge, man. I really like that. So, so far, so good with the Kid Goku. I mean, I guess we'll just finish up, but this is what Kid Goku's going to look like in one of these red zone stages. Seems to be pretty effective to me, yeah? Now, remember, after 7 turns, his intro is going to wear off, but we're definitely going to be able to get him his 7 super attacks before his intro is going to wear off, right? How many supers have we done? We did get a couple of normals. Let's double check. That's why this the update was so good. All right, so Fusions and Monster Supers like 4.5 or something like that. We've done 6 supers. So he's 1 super attack away from guarding. Yeah, he's 1 away from guarding. Now, okay, we did have him next to Chi-Chi. I mean, it's not like his link set is the craziest. Like, these are all just attack links, right? So right now, what we have activated is the Innocence, Infighter, Incredible Adventure, Guidance to the Dragon Balls, and Fierce Battle. It's only Incredible Adventure, right, that's even giving us defense. It's 7% defense we get from this. All the rest of these links are just like all attack. I mean, Saiyan Lineage and All in the Family are going to give us defensive links, but I mean, I mean, a lot of these setups we might be rocking, I don't think we're going to have that. I do wish I had a Scouter here. Well, I mean, chat, I guess we just do this. Right? Well, why not, man? Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pop this, but okay. Let me explain something. Kid Goku is gonna double-digit tank that Fusion Zamasu Super anyway. Because, remember, Kid Goku gets guard once he hits 7 super attacks. He's gonna super attack one time and guard. One super attack and he's guarding, right? So, guarding with 60% damage reduction, and, I mean, his defense is gonna be, dude, approaching 3 million. Like, yeah, he's not able to take damage. So, I'm actually gonna toss this, and we're gonna juice him up even higher, right? Yeah, he looks pretty good. I don't know. I like him. Glorio is pretty crazy. It's tough to put him above Glorio, but I mean, yeah, dude. Like, this Kid Goku's, he's pretty sick. I like him quite a bit. We might just make this the last turn. Like, I feel like we kind of, these early like videos. I mean, it is mostly just like a quick look. Like, let's see what the character has to offer us. And I mean, just point blank period. I like what I'm seeing from this Kid Goku. And I mean, again, of all the different types of content, I mean, I'm not really, we're gonna be arguing about it all year, but festival battles is what we need more characters for, right? More so than, battle hard and formidable foes, stuff like that. Although, I mean, here we are in one of these like red zone type stages, and I mean, we could see how impressive Kid Goku's looking, right? He's good. Kid Goku looks pretty good to me. All right, let's just go ahead and hit this. Remember, Kid Goku has, what, the 22% chance to dodge? Oh, and there it is. He would have, I mean, kids, trust me. Like, he's double-digit tanking that by, like, 1,000,000 years. Like, he's, that super right there that he double-digit tanked, I mean, that could be, like, he's, bro. Like, like, he's tanking a way higher damage super attack. He's double-digit tanking than just, like, the 4 million that this Fusion Zamasu's at. So, yeah, I mean, this Kid Goku seems to be very, very good. Not surprising, Saiyan Day characters at the past couple of years have been super good and have kind of, like, dominated and decimated the year. It's just kind of what Saiyan Day characters have done, right? I think we'll probably go ahead and get one more... yeah, we'll go ahead and get one more rotation in right here, with the next Kid Goku, and I think we'll finish up. You guys can let me know what you think about him. Definitely in the mix, either number 1 or number 2 TUR. I definitely like him over Daima Goku. I definitely like him over Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. But Glorio, his impact is just so crazy with the support, right? Because remember, Glorio, it's 3-turn support. And Glorio is also a very effective character in festival battles as well. Right, and even, he is very reliant on dodge, and there's a lot of dodge canceling right now. But even in some of those fights with dodge canceling, I mean, Glorio can kind of hang in there. So it's like he's not like some bum or anything like that. All right, let's drop Gotenks' active, just to make sure that there's no bullshit afoot. Let's go ahead and do that. Definitely do that. We do not want any bullshit afoot, obviously. Okay, so let's get, yeah, that's fine right there. Get Goku a lot of orbs. All right, let's get Path to Power, or not Path to Power, but just Kid Goku right there. Remember, just Link set right here, just Innocence, Fierce Battle. I think a lot of the good characters right now, we're not exactly going to be filled up with, oh my god, perfect linking partners everywhere. It's not really something that's going to be happening right now, I'm thinking. But, yeah, chat, loving this Kid Goku. I think he seems very solid. The parts where he'd look the worst, I mean, it would be the Battle Hard and Formidable Foes against, like, Cell Max, right? Cell Max and Broly, like, when we go in there, those would be, the AoE supers from them would probably be a little bit much. I mean, if we were able to get Kid Goku his guard before eating the AoE, he'd be fine. I I mean, but it's like the AoE is certainly, I think, going to be a bit of an issue for him for sure. All right, so we'll just let him get these stats right here, then we'll finish up. Double digits right there. Double digits from the AoE, which is good. Yeah, perfect. I like him. 19. So definitely lower without Chi-Chi, but remember, he is also stacking. I mean, every super attack is building him up, and then what? It's 4 super attacks to max build up that, like, passive build up he's got. But, yeah, Kid Goku definitely looks like an effective character here. So, chat, let me know what you guys think of the DOKKANFEST Kid Goku. Again, seems pretty solid. Seems like it'll be pretty easy to just, like, run him, and he's not... What's a good way to... Dude, what the hell? We just dodge everything? What the fuck? Okay. But I think we bring Kid Goku to the team, and he's not bringing a lot of weakness to us. I think, you know, we definitely do want to make sure he has that intro up, though, right? So we do need to make sure, you know, he's going to be on rotation with a Dragon Ball Saga Youth or Dragon Ball Seeker category character at some point. But that's where, like, maybe, like, Carnival Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks could be big. Remember, Path to Power Kid Goku is going to come out still a couple of days after the DOKKANFEST Kid Goku banner, but definitely does look pretty good. So let me know what you guys think of the new DOKKANFEST Kid Goku. I like him. I think that this guy, to me, he looks really quite good. Actually, well, I mean, I guess we might as well just do this rotation as well, right? Whatever. No reason to end right here when we could just do this. Oh, do we think there'd be an issue putting Chi-Chi in front of that? I don't think so. Because remember, I mean, we could put Path to Power Kid Goku in slot 1. Nah, this is fine. Because I guess we could... I mean, Kid Goku is double-digit tanking the shit, like, easily and effortlessly regardless. Because remember, again, he's getting the 200% defense when he gets targeted, man. Like, it's like he's not even close. Okay, let's just hit this right here. It's also going to give him the damage reduction support. But I think what I could see from this is how Chi-Chi hangs in there. That'll be good to see. Okay. Yeah, and Path to Power Kid Goku, him getting his EZA right now, I think was definitely a good decision. Really good that they gave him his EZA. 39 million, huh? I mean, dude, I'd be a little bit fearful of him in the Festival of Battles because he's doing too much damage too early on. Just got to save that active. Got to really hang on to that active and not use that until way later. I mean, because, like, right around now, like, we'd be getting, like, if we were doing, like one of the Universal Survival Saga fights, right? Like, we'd be fighting, like, Jiren, you know, Toppo, like getting into range like that. So, like, Goku would be, I mean, devastating them. Yeah, he's quite good. All right, and then Chi-Chi handles business right there. All right, well, chat, there we go. There is the new DOKKANFEST Kid Goku. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you all next time. We'll let Path to Power Kid Goku finish up with his nice 30 right there. Sure. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Definitely a good update in terms of the characters here. I think one thing that's good, too, is Dokkan has been hitting with the banner units so far this year. Beerus, Hercule, Chi-Chi, the design philosophy they're using for these banner units is definitely very good. So, we'll end there. Again, let me know what you guys think about Kid Goku, but I am definitely liking this boy quite a bit. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.